This is a lane that has so much potential to find a kill if Team Freedom just have that one lapse in Judgment. I mean, BSJ has 3 napalm stacks. There's going to be a decay coming through. Undying does get hit with a nice impale from the Nyx Assassin. They might be trying to do some damage there, but BSJ forced back. Yeah, I mean, Undying, he's still at 200 health, though. There just isn't really the position from the Warlock.
I mean, the Mango here on Bird could turn this around.
Well, Undying also has
He's got to use it.
Mango, and yeah, Undying just finds it with his Mango.
Yeah. He who mangoes first wins.
It might be difficult to kill, but it just takes 3 hits from Freedom right now. Now Spectre's going to be slowing these heroes down a little bit. Undying a bit deep, taking a lot of damage. Nyx Assassin going in, has an impale in 1 second. They do manage to find the kill there. Now Snaking has the Firefly going. BSJ trying to chase it down a little bit. Eagle has an impale, hits it again. He's been hitting every single one of those. You can tell that he's very comfortable on the hero, but he does have 5 napalm stacks on him. Flame Break comes through. Can the Batrider find this kill? It's going to take a few more hits. In fact, he will be able to get it with that burn down. Snaking trying to back away now. Juvie, all right, going to hit him with the Shadow Word, and BSJ finds another kill at bottom.
This is going to get kind of hectic in a little bit of time here. This is something that, to kind of explain how this works, it doesn't matter how well the Spectre does. When Spectre hits 6, if he can get to Earn and Phase Boots roughly around that point, he can actually play a very active Spectre role where he gets kills every haunt and tries to hyper-participate in the game, and he can make his comeback gold through those kills. So there's the Phase Boots picked up already. The alternative is going in Aquila instead of an Earn. But I really don't... Yeah. I don't know if you'd call this tri-lane or this aggressive dual lane failed from Duop, because it is kind of getting done what they want. They are a little bit ahead on XP. They're, you know, got a couple kills early game, slowed the Spectre down.
Fatal Bonds. I don't think the Undying goes down here. Is going to heal himself now. Snaking just kind of standing strong. And BSJ still wants to farm up. But again, this bottom lane is still an absolute bloodbath for now. And Undying getting very low. That should be a kill for the Spectre. Just knocking it back with the Flame Break, but it ends up not mattering at all. BSJ finds a 3rd kill.
That's an old Flame Break would have just kept him alive, but sad news for Batrider.
Well, alive for a little bit longer at least.
I think he was out, actually.
It was close. Spectre still had the...
missed.
I didn't see that one at all. Poor Spectre.
Yeah, I mean, few stacks of napalm, Firefly running, and Nyx had Satyr horns, wings. It's made of rock. Yeah, I can see it. Legion Commander's like spears in its back.
Snake King goes for a lasso out on the Nyx Assassin, who does use this play carapace for a little bit. Now he's trying to take down the Tombstone, which is absolutely necessary, but it's going to get healed up by the Undying. No way that the Nyx Assassin gets out of there, but BSJ might want to go forward a little bit here. Really, he just sees some creeps and wants to, which is probably the reason why she decided to back away from the lane.
Yeah. Now take what I said early game. Razor has a couple levels where he just gets free reign on this lane, and then the OD will start to edge him out.
Yeah, Eclipse killing off the Nyx Assassin in the jungle, but BSJ trying to stand strong against Zizzy. He's got the move speed with the path, and can they actually find this kill? BSJ going very deep where it slowed down a little bit. And now Luna almost thinking about turning this around. Clockwork also coming in with the battery assault, eventually is able to TP out. Let's see if the Spectre's as lucky. That would be a huge kill for Duop to get here, but Spectre is moving pretty fast here. Phase Boots up pretty soon. He's going to use the Spectral Gyre to get over. Still on the cliff, eventually dies to the plasma field. Can't run away from the Razor that much.
Yeah, really, really unfortunate there that Spectre didn't get in fast enough with the Haunt. Or the beams were just unlucky. I caught the very end of that. But Nyx died before he was really able to help the Spectre. Now he's going to die again. Yeah,
Eagle forced to back away from this one. Tries to go for some jukes, but Snake King is going to keep going for him. We do have a hook on the backside onto the Undying. Looking for a decay. Eagle will take a little bit more mana away from him. Batrider is still trying to chase down Eagle, who possibly could deny himself. Eagle, God. The neutrals take another one off the map. Now BSJ just chasing down the Batrider. Relentless. We will find the kill there, so it just turns into a bit more of the blood meth that we saw in game number 1. Team Freedom, they take a couple of kills off of this, and Duop's aggression is going to get punished.
Wow, right trouble. They want the Astral first.
Okay, so they get the Astral. There should be the Impale right there, and Razor, he's just completely dead here. Oh, but is he? Wow, nice rock comes in on the 2. Spectre comes in with the ultimate, but not able to chase the Razor down just yet. He takes so much damage from the plasma field. BSJ not very tanky right now, but the kill should eventually happen. And Keeper the Light... kill off the rock. Juby healing himself up. Is it going to be enough? No, it is not, since he has more than enough damage. Now Snake King can be found out with the Astral in prison. Ix Mike has the battery assault available. Will be just running up on the Snake King. Batrider has the lasso available. Ix Mike doesn't want to go too hard onto it.
Yeah, no, I was laughing there because when that Astral came out on the Razor, they knew it wasn't quite going to kill him. Mike didn't have more utility, but Duup's posting 5 heroes up here on this high ground.
Yeah, Nyx Assassin can be doing a little bit of scouting right now. Snake King doesn't really have the vision for him. And there's going to be a hook shot in. They're going right for the Batrider, and they should be able to take him very quickly. There's actually a Warlock ultimate on the few. BSJ just getting the haunt all over the place, but now here comes the Eclipse in from Luna, who's actually inside of the Astral in prison while that's going on. But look at all these zombies chasing down Freedom. Ix Mike will probably fall to them. Actually does end up going down to the Lightning Strikes. Flea gets a double kill. Razor comes right back into this one. OG manages to stay alive, but the rest of his team not nearly as lucky. They start off the fight pretty well against the Batrider, but the damage just isn't quite there for. And he might. I mean, he's going to be safe right now. He's completely safe. I mean, even though there's no one with him underneath the tower, he just can't go too far forward. Is going to get hit with the. Okay, well. Those talks about being safe are just going to be unfortunately ended there as.
That was good use of mobility there. I think you just ignore him. If he doesn't have high link damage, you just kill everyone else first. But they seem to be pretty content to just trade towers here.
Oh, Nyx Assassin. It's so hard to hit that impale with a sticky napalm on you, but eventually the Sanity Eclipse does come through. Han is also going to be there from BSJ. Timado's is actually just going to TP out. As soon as Freedom get that kill, they need to back up. And Razor's just waiting on the high ground. BSJ trying to get away.
Freedom could just trade this for a lone 2-1 in mid that's at about 30%. Batrider on the hunt for Jube.
Yeah, Batrider will find the Warlock, pulls him back with the last one. No rock for another 40 seconds. That's probably going to force the tier 2 tower down. At least Team Freedom are able to get one tower, but do that. But I mean, he skipped the Radiance to go for Yasha, but maybe he just goes back for that item.
There's a chance you may want to just see, like, oh, we got a hook shot.
Yeah, Clockwork. But again, Razor just has a Hurricane Pike away. There's going to be a nice blinding light used by the Coddle. Do they actually want to go into this? Way too taking a lot of damage from BSJ, but again, Freedom go for a disengage. And with an Eclipse chasing down BSJ, all of that gold is going to be for naught. He doesn't lock himself into the Radiance there. Going to be on 2,900 gold right now. But Duop and Coddle building up. I mean, he's on 400 gold right now. I see an Ogre Club on the courier for him. We've got a Batrider going for a lasso. Picks up Juby again. And there's just no chance to get a rock off. I mean, that's something that would definitely be useful in stopping the Batrider lasso. But when you pick up the Warlock, let him have his fun. I mean, Zizzy's probably the worst one for him to go for. And actually, the scan is going to hit Snake King looking for the lasso. He's forced that forward, picks up the OD. So he wasn't brave, but it ends up not mattering at all. He'll ask for in prison, trying to stay alive a little bit longer. Can he survive through this? No. Luna finds the kill as soon as that plasma field comes through as well.
He got wrecked by Luna's night vision. She's
out of this one. But those clocks are going to move away eventually, and Zizzy goes in. 7 seconds left on the OD respawn, but Luna just melts these buildings so quickly. They need some kind of control on her in order to stop this. They'll drop down the rock. Clockwork gets the hook onto Razor. He'll just BKB and try to fight the Clockwork, and Luna, all she wants to do is just take down these racks. Undying nearly down. He doesn't have enough mana here. Nyx Assassin nearly killed off. Eventually the Undying does die. Can the OG Inspector do enough work here? BSJ has that Radiance going on. Uses Haunt. They've already lost one Relax. OG really can't afford to go down right now. Luna killed off. Well, Freedom are going to take a few, also at the cost of the Nyx Assassin buyback, but they also lose the Rack Sport as well.
Yeah, interesting fight. So when you have a team that is the
base and stay there, but BSJ is taking a lot of damage, and the Tombstone's going to be dropped inside the Roshan pit. Illuminate's going to come through. BSJ could take a lot of harassment, but he is being killed right now by the Shadow Word. Clockwork gets the Cogs. Oh, Razor's right in the middle of it as well, trying to save Undying a little bit. He does manage to save himself enough. Ix Mikey goes for a TP in the middle of the pit. He's just trying to kill off the Roshan. They need to kill off the Tombstone as well. Roshan's still alive. OD doesn't manage to get away from the Luna, and well, IX Mike, he's not even got a prayer of securing this, so well, Freedom, we're getting back into the game a little bit, but those hopes are quickly fading as Luna picks up another Aegis.
Dire's bottom tower is under
Yeah, they don't
attack.
really have great wave position to go for bottom, but they could just go right through middle and then start beating on one of the tier 3.
To respawn in 14 seconds, and that's really the timer that Freedom are waiting for to go for these fights. They've
Radiant's bottom
been forced to use
Radiant's
a lot of their initiation in order just to stall the duo push, and now they're gonna get a hook shot in as OD about to respawn. BKB used by Zizzy just goes right up to the high ground, going ham with the Eclipse. There's gonna be a rock drop down on the force, stopping them in their tracks, and now can Freedom go after this, but they've already lost one of their racks. Even if they do take all the kills here, it's still so much of their base that continues to die. But Duop, only one dying. Now they're gonna turn into two as Undying just takes the arcane orb to the face. Or to the back of the head, I guess. Yeah, Jen does go chasing Duop down the pipe, but this game where Freedom are really forced to stand and fight a little bit more, where they actually could find Zizzy. Yeah, they're going to find the orchid on him. There's a hook shot.
Another phase
There's still
begins.
the Aegis, and Duop are going to be responding after this. Zizzy pushed over to the side, has the BKB available. IX Mike just forced to get away, and he's just going to get lasted back into this. They take the Aegis away from Luna, but that ends up being it. They lose IX Mike for it as well.
The Luna literally was 100 gold away from Butterfly.
They'll just fall so quickly. Rock not available for another 7 seconds. Hana's going to get used, trying to delay this, but it's going to make it creeps for Duop. Zizzy standing strong. Hookshot is going to be there. And Zizzy, I mean, he's still got his Eclipse as well. Freedom basically on their last legs right now. They're going to have to win a big team fight and then hope that Spectre has enough farm to carry them to victory. But right now, Duop, they're being healed up by the Coddle Ags. They're keeping their heroes alive. Maybe the Batright gets caught out, is going to get silenced right now, but it hardly even matters because Freedom having to go so far from this, and that's going to be the GG. They realize that they went too far, and OD throws out a Sanity's Eclipse as he takes most of the damage anyway. It doesn't even matter that Snake King used the lasso onto Illusion. Duop take game number 2 in this best of 3.